Vamos começar muito bem com o Dr. Audun L, diretor do Departamento de Política e Pesquisa da Divisão de Pesca e Aquicultura da FAO, direto de Roma. A FAO, que é a Organização das Nações Unidas para Alimentação e Agricultura, e é uma das agências das Nações Unidas. O palestrante internacional também abriu o IFC em 2020, importante participação, prestigiando o IFC. Vamos acompanhar então online, ao vivo, direto da Itália, Dr. Audun L.
First of all, good afternoon to all. It's good to be with you today, and next time I hope to be with you in person. Today I will give you a short overview of some of the most important issues in fisheries and aquaculture today. Marine and freshwater food systems have a crucial and growing role in providing billions of people with essential protein and nutrients, as well as livelihoods and other services, assisting society in overcoming hunger, malnutrition, and poverty. Since the endorsement of the FAO Code of Conduct for Responsible Fisheries in 1995, the fisheries and aquaculture sector has changed significantly with the constantly growing demand and consumption of aquatic food and a shift of source from capture fisheries to aquaculture. Aquaculture production is now 200% larger, fish trade is 300% larger, and per capita consumption almost 40% larger than in 1995. And while these changes have come hand in hand with significant improvements in fisheries sustainability in some regions, implementing effective fisheries management systems remains a challenge in other regions, especially in the global south. The world community has already made clear commitments under the SDG 14.4, the Sustainable Development Goal 14.4, to bring all fish stocks up to sustainable levels. To reach this, we need to eliminate illegal, unregulated and unreported fishing, and also reduce overcapacity and harmful subsidies. This is another target under SDG 14.6. We also have to strengthen fisheries management on the high seas and support the operations of the regional fisheries management organizations. At the same time, aquaculture has become the fastest growing food production sector globally. As a result, fish consumption has grown at a rate twice that of population growth, thus making it a net contributor of food and nutrition security. There are, however, big regional differences in aquaculture development, and it is our challenge to promote aquaculture in all regions, including sub-Saharan Africa and South and Central America, as well as in many small island developing states. Influenced by the successful FAO International Symposium on Fisheries Sustainability in 2019, and reinforced by the messages in Sofia, that is the State of Fisheries and Aquaculture report by FAO 2020, the FAO Committee on Fisheries in its 2021 meeting adopted the COFI Declaration for Sustainable Fisheries and Aquaculture, marking the 25th anniversary of the FAO Code of Conduct for Responsible Fisheries. And this declaration has two specific objectives. First, to acknowledge the achievements of the fisheries and aquaculture sector since the endorsement of the code. Second, to gather collective momentum in identifying and tackling the challenges and opportunities ahead of us to secure the long-term sustainability of the sector. And this declaration acknowledges the need to take action to ensure that our aquatic food systems are resilient and meet growing demand for nutritious, safe and affordable food while maintaining sustainable ecosystems, economies and societies, and to increase the contribution of the sector to the objectives of the UN Agenda 2030. And the needs identified with this declaration are captured in the concept of blue transformation, an FAO priority program area with three pillars. The first pillar is sustainable expansion of aquaculture. The second pillar is transforming fisheries through better management. And the third pillar, improving efficiency, viability and inclusiveness of fish and fishery products value chains. Through the effective implementation of these three pillars in the blue transformation, it's estimated that the annual per capita consumption of fish and fishery products can grow from the current 20 kilos to 26 kilos by 2050. And this is a 25% per capita growth as we approach 10 billion people and it would make a meaningful contribution to address hunger and malnutrition, eliminating poverty, and sustainably managing natural resources. And blue transformation of fisheries and aquaculture also require innovations in the sector, as for example, in transformed fisheries management through innovative data collection system, including using new but agreed technologies, implementing data-limited stock assessment methods, innovative compliance and enforcement, including for small-scale fisheries, and supporting interdisciplinary research and innovative management, including in the RFMOs, the Regional Fisheries Management Organization. Innovation in aquaculture, well, innovative feed ingredients and feeding technologies, genetic improvements and diversification of farm species, innovative biosecurity and disease control methodologies, the application of new digital technologies and intelligent systems, and the implementation of ecosystem approaches and effluent treatments in the context of climate change. And thirdly, for upgraded fish value chains, to promote the access to improved value chain analysis, better food safety risk analysis, the implementation of digital solutions, including traceability, and the application of zero fish waste and circular economy methods and processes, and the implementation of renewable energies, novel products, and post-COVID recovery solutions. As the COVID-19 pandemic unfolds, the number of people facing acute food insecurity and requiring urgent food, nutrition, and livelihoods assistance and support is unfortunately on the rise. In 2020, as many as 811 million people in the world faced hunger, and future projections predict increasing challenges as a result of human conflicts, climate change, and biodiversity loss. Transformed aquatic food, or blue food, is part of the solution to building resilient food systems and sustainable healthy diets for all. The UN Food Systems Summit, or pre-summit, which was held about 2 months ago, recognized the key role that aquatic food, or blue food, plays in providing healthy and accessible diets as well as sustainable livelihoods when managed and developed sustainably and equitably, and called for a stronger coalition to unlock the potential of aquatic food systems. Now, a concerted effort is needed to ensure we build back better from the COVID-19 pandemic and get the SDGs back on track, making sure that we all adopt innovative, low-carbon, resilient, and inclusive development pathways that will reduce carbon emissions, conserve natural resources, create better jobs, advance gender equality, and tackle growing inequities. Finally, a few words on innovation. In fisheries and aquaculture, numerous innovations have responded to growing demand for seafood and what might otherwise be stagnating supplies. As John Stuart Mill suggested, these innovations include both technology and policy responses to scarcity. They also involve market innovations that offer new products and new product forms. Some of the most interesting seafood market changes combine technological, policy, and market innovations. For example, in capture fisheries, open access to resources is widely considered the cause of overexploitation and rent dissipation, and growth in catching power and fish finding technologies have made open access even more untenable. In this sense, technological innovation has necessitated policy innovation to enclose the commons, or the marine commons. The culmination of this policy innovation is rights-based management that has sparked market innovations to spread fresh product over longer seasons and improve product quality and yield and profit to the fishers. In aquaculture, technological innovations have lowered cost to make farm fish competitive with their wild counterparts and thereby expanded the global production capacity for seafood. The resulting market penetration of farm fish has contributed to wider geographic and temporal availability of products such as fresh salmon and fresh tilapia and fresh shrimp, as well as a proliferation of product forms. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe firmly that not only is innovation necessary in order to reach the goals on Agenda 2030 and meet the challenges of climate change, but innovation is also one of the key drivers of human progress, of being able to fulfill the needs of consumers as well as improving livelihoods for all. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.